Okay, so the story as to why I have a gargantuan headache right now. So, as everyone knows, the CrowdStrike kerfuffle happened today,
Ah, yes.
and many things burned today. And one of those things was us finding out that our clients' cost-cutting cheapo ways combined with our own cost-cutting cheapo ways to make that extra dollar has firmly come back to roost and fuck us in the ass thoroughly. So I spent my entire morning helping people delete the CrowdStrike file from their computers.
Yeah, the driver or whatever the hell it was that was
Yeah,
redirecting to a null pointer or some bullshit.
yeah. Redirecting to a null point on the RAM in assembly, of all things. Did y'all hear how Concord looks like it'll die before launch? Well, considering the fact that Concord currently has 11 concurrent players, yes, I did hear about that. It's the
What
wannabe.
is
Concord is the next wannabe Overwatch, except every single character is blatantly gay, non-binary, or a miscellaneous diverse ethnicity.
Oh, so it's even more woke over woke.
Yeah, it's like over. Actually, that's a great word. It's over woke. Like it is literally to the point of parody in how diverse it is.
Woo.
Yeah. Also, the gameplay sucks shit, and the server sucked shit, and everyone didn't play it anymore. They all played it only for one day, and now only 12 people play it.
So they saw how bad it sucked and they stopped.
Yeah.
So anyway, carry on with the technical
Right.
gore story.
So, I didn't have a problem helping people delete these files. I mean, we ran into a lot of issues. I mean, some computers were caught in a fucking boot loop. They couldn't get into safe mode because every time we tried to get into safe mode, it would recognize there's an error in the installed update and would uninstall the update and then wouldn't let us go back to safe mode before trying to install the update again.
Wait, it wouldn't let you go back into safe mode?
No. Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. Windows 11 is such a great operating system.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh, did you have to deal with client computers that were in S mode?
Oh, no.
Ooh.
No, thankfully not, no.
They still do S
Because,
mode?
dude,
Yeah.
they never stopped. They fell in love with it. Unfortunately.
Uh
Um. Uh,
But yeah, so it gets
it
worse.
wouldn't let you boot a safe. You could force it to boot into safe, but it gets really hands-on to do so.
Yeah. So, I got a call from the vice president of my company. And he says, hey, can you go to this on-site? It's 10 minutes away from you. Sure, boss man. I can do that. So I go to this on-site. And I had to double check that this was the correct location. Because I've driven past this location many times throughout my life living in this area. And when I knew what when I heard about what the company did, and then I looked at the fucking fallout ruin of a building that they were operating out of, I had to double check. You understand?
Ah. One of those where you're worried you might not leave with all your organs intact.
No. One of those where you go, they're doing what here? And there's been how many days without an accident? Apparently 2,000, according to the little lunchroom poster.
Oh no.
But anyway, so I get in. They're like, "Oh, great, you're here." I'm like, "Yes, yes, I am. Come over here. Everything's been broken since this morning. This is here's the network closet." And I'm like, "Okay, well, clearly we're gonna open up into a room, right?" No. We open up into a closet that is half the size of my body.
Good start.
Oh.
So I can't reach anything inside the closet. Good start. So the we're poking at the fucking entire closet for like a good solid 3 hours before finally my RTO is like, "Hey, is there a Hyper-V in there?" And I'm like, "Fucking no." "Why are you asking?" He's like, "Well, it says there is." I'm like, how do we know that's actually here? He's like, "Well, we remoted into it earlier the other day." I was like, oh, okay, so it is here. And I'm looking around, and there's this little fucking black box just sitting in a corner of the network closet. And I see the words "Pro-Liant" on it. I'm like, I think I found our Hyper-V. Fuck.
Oh.
So the client told us they decommissioned a bunch of servers and the backup server. When they say decommissioned, what they actually meant was jury-rigged into a new domain controller handing out DHCP addresses.
Oh God.
That they passed through everything before going to the firewall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll hand them that one if they're doing it right. Sure.
Oh,
They
don't
weren't
get me
doing it right, were
wrong.
they?
It was correctly done. But when I say it was jury-rigged, I mean the ILO port on it was burnt out.
Oh no.
So I had to that was a fucking fun old time where I spent a whole fucking hour sitting my ass on air because I couldn't sit down. I spent a whole hour trying to configure this ILO port, only to find out that the ILO port was fucking burnt out and wasn't working anymore. So I was like, yay, great, so happy to know that information. So I had to sit my ass down for another hour, spamming F8 as the fucking server continuously rebooted, trying and praying and hoping that finally someday it would read my input and allow me to enter safe mode. They closed an hour ago before I finally fixed it.
Oh.
Because it was just one thing after another. Oh, we got this working. Oh, the cable's broken. Oh, we got this working. Oh, the NIC's broken. Oh, we got this working. Oh, 3 keyboards fucking die in the process of working on this. And I don't mean wireless keyboards. I mean these were wired keyboards that stopped working.
A USB?
Yeah. Oh, one of them was a good old serial port.
Serial, not PS2.
One of them was also a PS2. Yeah, we got some. The amount of dust on the serial keyboard was so fucking thick, I had to take a second shower.
Yuck.
You never mentioned what they do there? I will not mention what they do there, but they do things that make you really question what they do there. Futuristic VR lit RPG trans femme mains with gay women, gremlin energy, and trauma. And girls kiss girls. I mean, that is what gay women tends to mean. And you are a minotaur with body horror and useless gaze.
No,
First luck.
Trans femmes and gay women, what they mean is men pretending to be women, pretending to be lesbians, and kissing girls. So it's just straight guys who like to wear drag.
No, not drag. I think trans femme is Twinkie, more Twinkie than drag.
Wait, which ones?
Drag is the parody.
No, I'm not talking about drag. I'm talking about trans femme versus trans mask.
Well, yeah, trans feminine.
Confusing.
Yeah, they come up with new fucking words all the time. Honestly, I mean, just seeing the words futuristic VR lit RPG just makes me want to drop the story in general. Because
you may as well say Sal clone.
Well, it's not just that. It's VR lit RPG. So literary RPG means you have game stats.
Yep.
In a book. Which Sal kind of works for because they made the VR the reality. So now your stats are actually important. But the problem is that I have when stories try to do the VR lit RPG shit, or just generally video game RPG shit in the book in general, where it isn't real life, is that the stats don't fucking matter. It's like if I made a book and I'm here playing WoW, and it's like, yeah, I got 200 stamina now. What does that mean for the story? Absolutely fucking nothing.
Don't worry about it, bro. It'll totally have an impact, we promise.
It's just important. Yeah, it's just so fucking nuts. So yeah, anyway, I didn't go to other on-sites after that because it became 5 o'clock and I was like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
What happened with the 100 and some odd jobs you were assigned this morning?
Oh, I wasn't assigned them. That was what was sitting in the queue.
Ah.
Yeah. To be clear, our normal average over the course of the entire day is 60.
So a little more than normal.
Yeah, a little teeny bit more than normal. It's so bad they were offering everyone infinite overtime throughout the entire weekend.
Get fucked.
And I was like, wow. Fuck that.
I could use the overtime money, or, I could enjoy my weekend and let you fuckers suffer.
Yeah, see, what I'm going to do instead this weekend is I'm going to smoke cigars, eat a giant fucking sandwich from Jersey Mike's, and watch race cars with my father.
Sounds based.
Exactly. So
Much
anyway.
better than suffering in IT hell.
Oh, absolutely. Alright, well, let's get the fanfiction on, gentlemen. Now,
damn, I thought we could distract him with more work talk.
Ranma, recently, I thought Jersey Mike's had bad sandwiches. Bro, then the Jersey Mike's you went to was the worst fucking Jersey Mike's in existence. Because Jersey Mike's has the best fucking sandwiches no matter what state I'm in. And by the way, everyone else makes sandwiches wrong. Holy shit, shame on you other 49 states. Actually,
fuck do you figure?
no. Vermont makes a pretty solid sandwich, but only certain places, and those people are usually from New Jersey.
Oh no, hold on. What makes your fucking Jersey sandwich so damn special?
It's just done right. Okay, I go to Georgia, I order a cheesesteak, and I get a fucking piece of hard bread with dip fuck cheese slapped into it, and the meat tastes like rubber. I
Where
go.
the hell are
Not
you
my fault
going for
you
that?
don't go to the right fucking restaurants.
Yeah,
I've
exactly.
never had a cheesesteak with bread that bad. Like what?
I've never had anything
What are you
around here
on
with bread
about?
that bad.
It's literally everywhere.
Unless
The
I go to
bread
Subway.
tastes weird. The fucking meat's not cooked right. The cheese isn't mixed in right. They just do
Okay,
the whole
hang on.
fucking thing wrong.
All right, was this a chain restaurant or was this a mom and pop place?
No, it was mom and pop place, just a random
All
diner.
right, was it? I'm gonna be honest. Was it run by black people?
Honestly, I didn't even check. I was just really hungry.
Okay. Here's the secret to cooking down south. If it's run by black people, 9 times out of 10, it's actually going to be good. That's the good shit. Don't know what it is, but those are the little hole in the wall places where it's the good shit.
But yeah, no, absolutely sign. Vermont is second place for the sandwiches because Country Cart Deli is by far one of the holiest sandwich locations in the U.S.
Yeah, we get stuff like fucking Subway. The best sandwich place around here we've got is McAllister's and Firehouse.
Dave's Hot Chicken. I've never had a good meal from Dave's Hot Chicken.
The hell's a Dave's Hot Chicken?
Never heard of it.
But yeah,
I'm gonna
Country
guess
Cart
it's probably a northern thing.
Country Cart Deli is a hole in the wall restaurant. I mean, literal hole in a fucking wall restaurant that sells stoner food.
Yeah.
No, it's delicious. Their piece of resistance was, by the way, their hours are 6 a.m. to 3 a.m.
Stoner time.
Yes. Their piece of resistance, their king sandwich is the triple threat. It's fried ham, bacon, sausages, and it's a fist of fried ham, a fist of bacon, and a fist of sausages. Those are the exact descriptions they use, and by God did they put it on there. 3 hash browns, 3 fried eggs.
Yeah, that sounds like stoner food.
On a big old hoagie roll, and it's so good. It is so good,
Wow.
and I definitely put on like 30 pounds eating that over the course of 4 years. Maybe like 100 pounds eating that over the course of 4 years.
Jesus, sneaky.
I ate a lot of it, man. I actually had them call me one day asking if I was all right because my sandwich was ready and I didn't pick it up. And I told them I didn't order a sandwich, and they're like, "Really? Oh. Well, if you come pick it up, you can have it on the house." And then I went and picked it up.
Of course. They got so used to you coming in that they just fucking made a sandwich.
At 2 a.m. every fucking day. Not every day. It was every 3 days. The sandwich needs to be damn near perfect. Exactly. It needs to be fucking perfect. I have had so many subpar sandwiches. And now, don't get me wrong, I've eaten them, and I've been like, all right, I was satisfied by this sandwich. It met the fucking stipulation of not tasting like ass and filling me up. But that's all it did.
You want to know how you fix that and get a perfect sandwich every time?
You go to Jersey Mike's.
No, you make it yourself.
Actually, false. No, absolutely false. No, 100% false.
What the hell are you talking about? I get a perfect sandwich every time I make one.
No. You see, I don't eat enough food to make that purchase worthwhile.
Huh?
So when I go to Jersey Mike's, I get a giant sub. It's got about like 3 pounds of roast beef and turkey on it, bacon, lettuce, onions, jalapenos, banana peppers, oil, vinegar, and mayo.
Oh, you're getting a bunch of frou-frou shit on it.
And it is so fucking good. You don't understand. It is so good. It's like 3,000 calories.
It's got goblin cum on it, Sneaky.
And
Mayo.
that's
Fucking
the problem.
disgusting.
It's delicious. Mayo is a great condiment. Fuck you.
Well, unfortunately, if you take that mayo off, you drop like 1,000 calories from.
Right?
Yeah, that
the problem
unfortunately,
with
I have stood by this. I'll say it before and I'll say it now. If I die because of what I eat, I will die happy.
That's fair.
But it's like $20 for the whole sandwich, right? But they're putting like $20 of fucking meat on it, okay?
Okay, look, you can go to the store and you can buy all the makings for that shit for about $40, and then you can have sandwiches every day for a week for that
I
price.
don't think you understand how much meat I consume per sandwich.
No, I get it, and I'm telling you, you can get that kind of meat at the store.
$40 of
cheaper.
meat is 4 pounds.
Depends on what kind of meat you're getting and where.
It's just like living in New Jersey, bro. Shit's fucking expensive. It is literally the equivalent price. I sat down and fucking calculated it all. I'm paying like an extra $3 for the sandwich instead of buying it and making it myself.
Oof.
that's
oof.
real bad. That's real bad when it's cheaper to buy the sandwich made than to get the ingredients to do it yourself.
Or even nearly, if it even comes close to breaking even, that's just oof.
Sneaky is living in 2018. Joe Biden took over. $10 a pound is now 16. No, not in my area.
No, that's entirely dependent on where you live.
Hey, before Joe Biden,
Never
okay,
mind state by state. That's a city by city basis in some
true.
cases.
But before
Yes.
Joe Biden, I actually have the prices of this. Before Joe Biden, chicken used to be $4, so it's more or less been like a doubling in price.
Let's see. I went to the store Saturday and
Sam's chicken's still like $3.30 for a pound of chicken breast.
are you
Costco's
talking
about
boneless,
equivalent.
skinless?
Yeah, boneless, skinless about.
Oh no, I'm talking about
$3.40
deli sliced chicken.
Yeah, you're gonna add $2 to that at
Yeah.
least.
I would probably just buy a whole chicken and slice it myself, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
No.
I'm a lazy piece of shit.
So I went to Brookshire's. I paid, I think it
Well,
was.
so here's how I view it, right? I'm a lazy piece of shit. I'm gonna pay a little bit extra to have people make food for me. I'm gonna pay a little bit extra to have the deli slice it for me. Because at the end of the day, I don't have other costs. I'm not going out and gambling. I don't play gotcha. My phone is from 2016. My car is from 2013. I don't drive places. I don't go drinking in a bar. I don't buy weed or other drugs. For the job I'm currently working, I have a lot of disposable income just from the sheer dint of me not being retarded. Not because I get a lot of money from my job, because I don't. I'm just not stupid. But yeah, no, Jersey Mike's is clearly the reigning champion of sandwiches. It is possibly one of the better sandwich brands
I'm gonna
have
have
ever
to.
eaten at.
If I ever come visit you up there, I'm gonna have to try the Jersey Mike's by you because the 3 times I've had Jersey Mike's, I don't like it much.
You should report them to Jersey Mike's HQ.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is that I prefer Jimmy John's because Jimmy John's bread. I don't know what it is. I
Yeah.
like the bread they use.
I went to Jimmy John's and it was okay.
Yeah,
It's
but
bland.
It was
Jimmy
a
John's
sandwich.
I mean, I just like their bread. Also,
Yeah.
they use some decent provolone, but Firehouse Subs has a really good brisket sandwich, though.
Yes, their brisket sandwich is just great.
Okay, yeah, maybe their brisket's good, but like I got a normal sub. I got like an Italian from Firehouse, and that was disappointing.
Oh, I don't like eating anything at Firehouse aside from their brisket. Part of it is because they're one of those companies that uses honey glazed ham. I'm like, can you stop giving me sweet meat? I don't want my sweet. I don't want my meat to be sweet. I want it savory.
I do like
I will
sweet
say
meat.
their turkey's good.
Oh, I'm not a big turkey eater, so like
Now,
that's
yeah,
often
Max, if
for me
you
most
ever
of the time.
visit me during the summer, oh fucking shit, it's during the summer already. Oh my god, I need it. Oh, I need a hamburger so bad. So there's a place down at the beach by my uncle's, and by my uncle's I mean literally across the street from where I used to work for my uncle. I definitely put on at least 20 to 30 pounds from this place as well. They sold for $12. It was a pound of ground meat fresh from a local farm, and they mashed it
Nice.
with mushrooms, barbecue sauce, honey glaze, onions, and then they just cooked. It was a smash burger. They cooked the whole fucking thing on the grill, including the bun. Oh my god, it was so fucking good. Oh god. And then they have these fucking not Cajun, jalapeno bacon fries, where it is really good fries actually, doused in cheese and jalapenos and bacon. Oh god, and they're so cheap too. Like the bacon fries are like $5 for like a Five Guys, an old Five Guys bag full of fries, effectively. With bacon and cheese and jalapenos.
We had a Five Guys for a few years, and I only went there once, and it was piss poor.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to five. So the era of Five Guys was 2008.
Yep, this was around that time.
Yeah, no, then you just went to a bad Five Guys because the Five Guys were in New Jersey. I don't know. I think they started in the Northeast, so it's probably why. But Five Guys in New Jersey, just hands down, but in 2008, let me be clear, was the best. They gave you so much fries for $3. It was an entire bag of fries for $3, and the burgers were so good, and there was so much burger too. And these days, the burger's like barely there. It's overly burnt. You ask for a large fry, they give you a small cup. It's depressing.
Ew.
And
Not the
also, it costs like $30 fucking per person. It used to be like $12 a person, got you a shit ton of food, but now it's like $30, get you nothing. Yeah, they really jacked up their price after they got really popular, and they started giving out less food.
And I'm sure that's only gotten worse in the last 4 years.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm just saying, when I start looking at fast food prices, and my next thought is I should just go to the Waffle House down the street or something, something's fucked.
Man,
Sorry, not
Denny's
Waffle House.
is
Sorry,
so
sorry,
good.
Sorry, Waffle House is still affordable. When I look at McDonald's, think maybe I should just go to the Longhorns down the street.
Oh, yeah,
This
yeah.
shit fucked.
Wow.
Denny's is so good, man.
Well, what was the average like McDonald's meal over in California? It's like 18 or 20 bucks currently.
In California
that.
right now, the normal Mac, not the Big Mac, the normal Mac is like $12.
And remember, their meat is like wafer thin now.
Yeah.
The patties.
The fast food had two things over sit-down restaurants: cheap and quick.
And now it's
Well,
not cheap
yeah.
and it's not quick.
yeah, they've lost both.
You know what I
They've
will
lost
say is the king of
both
fast
the
food?
advantages
The king of fast food's definitely Culver's.
We don't have one.
It's a Midwest
had
thing. You
one
wouldn't have
once.
one.
Well, Georgia's got them.
Really? They made it all the way down to Georgia? Good for them.
Yeah, we got a Culver's or two, but they're like nowhere near me. I think the closest is probably a 40-minute drive, but they
Hmm.
did manage to sneak their way into the South, which, to be fair, it's not hard to sneak in the South. You just have to make good food. So if we don't have you here, either it's not good food or it hasn't gotten here yet.
Yeah, it is. It is solid. Culver's is solid fast food. A little bit more expensive. What I'm usually willing to pay for fast food, but if I want something really tasty and I want it now, Culver's.
Yeah. Well, my dad's brought Culver's home, back home before. It is borderline like sit-down restaurant
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
level of like how much food you get and how good it looks.
Oh yeah. It was good.
Really?
Oh yeah.
It's pretty close. You know how like back in the day Hardee's was like you're getting like almost fast food pricing, but this looks like something you could get at a sit-down restaurant.
That was literally their
Oh,
advertising.
God, Hardee's.
Yeah,
I
Culver's
remember Hardee's.
advertising is literally sit down and eat it. It's like a sit down restaurant. Like they've really pushed that advertising for it.
Yeah. So what Hardee's used to be is what Culver's basically took over.
Yeah. You know, I never had Hardee's. No, wait, no, I did back in like
They were bad.
2006.
Hardee's is pretty good.
Hardee's is basically
they're-
Arby's.
You know, I had In-N-Out. I went to
In-N-Out?
Vegas. I had In-N-Out. Pathetic. Worst experience ever. Literally had more
In-N-Out
fun
is
at
not good.
McDonald's. Yeah, it was. Every fucking Californian can go jump into a pile of spikes.
Oof.
It is hands
Yeah.
down worse than McDonald's.
Oh wow! So we don't have
That's
any Culver's in Louisiana at all. The nearest one is in Houston, and then Mobile, Alabama.
Woo.
They have skipped
they
Louisiana,
just skipped
Arkansas.
y'all
They
entirely.
literally just went around you.
Skipped us entirely.
Yeah, damn. That's crazy.
Fuck those Nolans kids.
To be fair.
Right?
Well, let me mute us real quick. Anyway, so fanfiction. Let's see. In honor of Ranma, did you guys hear about this? I know Sign did, but Ranma is getting a readaptation. They are doing a Full Metal Brotherhood to Ranma, where they're actually going to adapt the manga this time instead of making up shit.
Oh shit, never mind. I got a Culver's within like 20 minutes of me. I might have to go there sometime next week.
Let us know how that goes.
Yeah.
Probably
no.
that as well as
It's been a long time since I've been to a
going to
Culver's though,
Whataburger.
so maybe it's gotten
Yeah,
worse in
we
the
got a
past 4
Whataburger
years.
here.
Whataburger's such an interest. No, hang on. They're good burgers. The problem is I wish they were a couple bucks cheaper and they didn't charge me $1 for every slice of cheese they put on.
Yes,
Oh, so you want
absolutely.
Griffs.
So I want
What you want is Griffs then?
What the fuck is Griffs?
Hold on.
Google, help me.
No, you know what? You know another place I'm really on the fence about? It's Whataburger and Shake Shack. Shake Shack, delicious shakes, pretty good burgers. Honestly, in the past 4 years, quality has massively decreased and the price is just going up. Now, I will say, Shake Shack burgers, they're specialty burgers, the ones where they put like fucking, like honey barbecue sauce and shit on there. I think they slipped crack cocaine into it, honestly.
So we used to actually have Griffs all over the place, but these days in Louisiana, we've only got Shreveport, Bossier, and Ruston. They're big in Texas, apparently. I think they're owned by the same people as fucking Whataburger, except they just use cheaper ingredients. They use most of the same stuff. Like, swear to God, it's the same menu. Even smells the same.
They just cut the meat in half with shit.
No, they don't even do that. It's just the quality of the restaurant is worse.
Right, yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Although Whataburger is a bit of an experience if you go in to sit down and eat.
I don't like sitting down at Whataburger.
I don't like sitting down generally at fast food places at all, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
if I'm sitting down for my meal, I typically want something to be worth it.
They bring your food to you.
Okay.
And they also bring a tray of condiments to choose from that are all nice and neatly arranged in racks.
Oh.
It's very unusual for a fast food place.
Yeah,
Man,
it's almost like they expect
you know
to get
what?
tipped.
I am so sad that the drive-up restaurants never breached the Northeast containment barrier. So we had drive-up restaurants called Stewart's, and you would park your car, and they would roller skate over to your car.
You mean Sonic?
No, I mean Stewart's.
Yeah. No, that's Sonic's entire gimmick.
Yeah, that was Stewart did it first.
Bullshit.
All right. Sign being wrong live on air.
Oh no, we're fact checking sign.
This was half of what everyone comes for.
Sonic was founded in 1953 in Shawnee, Oklahoma. And what's this other one? Stewart's?
Stewart's was 1931. Oh, 1924, actually.
God,
Eat
damn.
shit, get got.
I got it.
Again.
Established 100 years ago. Jesus Christ.
Damn. They've been in business for a while.
Yeah, their staples are their root beer, which they make themselves, and it's made with cane sugar, and it's fucking delicious.
Oh,
their
God,
hot dogs.
A&W.
Ew, A&W. Ew.
A&W restaurant. You reminded me of A&W restaurant.
And then they have hot dogs, which are pretty good. They used to be massive. They used to be those massive, juicy hot dogs, but they kind of scaled those back a little bit these days. Their hamburgers were good. Their grilled chicken sandwiches were good. Their cheesecakes were fucking amazing. Their ice cream in general was just great as well. The fucking brown cow milkshake that they would make, oh my God, it was the shit, and it was like $3, and you got a massive glass. But anyway, point being, you used to drive up. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Actually, I think I know that place.